Okay, so, sometimes I feel like I'm living in a sci-fi movie with all this AI stuff exploding all over the news. Like, whoa, hold on a sec.
Yeah, it's a lot, right? Trying to keep up with it all.
Mhm.
It's moving so fast, and it's like how much of it is real and how much is, hype.
That is such a good point because today we are diving deep into something that is legitimately cool, okay?
Hmm.
Not hype. We're talking about AI that can actually like read and understand information like you and I do.
Retrieval-Augmented Generation is what it's called, or AIR for short.
Area, okay, I like it.
Basically, picture this. You've got this supercomputer, right? And you give it access to, like, all the information on the internet. But then, here's the kicker. You also teach it how to actually understand and use all that information.
Okay, so it's not just data in, data out, it's actually processing it, learning from it.
It's-
So we're talking about AI that can actually do research, not just pretend to.
And that's what we're going to dig into today. A specific type of RAG called SFR-RAG. This one is designed to be super accurate, super reliable.
Like it sticks to the facts.
They call it contextual faithfulness.
Uh,
It's all about sticking to the facts. No hallucinations or made-up stats allowed.
AI shenanigans, I like it. So we've got this research paper, and it puts SFR-RAG through the ringer.
And let me tell you, the results are impressive.
Okay, so spill the tea. What's so special about this SFR-RAG?
One of the biggest problems with those AI chatbots, the ones,
Oh, yeah?
is that they can be a bit, well, inconsistent, to put it mildly. You ask the same question twice, you might get two totally different answers.
Where they just make stuff up.
Right. Because, like,
Yeah.
where are you getting this information?
It reminds me of that friend who always has some random trivia, but you're like, where did you even hear that?
Exactly. And that's where SFR-RAG comes in. They designed it with this special chat template that focuses on thought and observation.
Thought and observation, huh? So it's like thinking things through.
It's like giving the AI a thought process that we can actually follow.
So it's not just about the answer, it's about how you got there.
Exactly. Transparency is key.
That makes a lot of sense, building trust and all that.
And to see if it actually holds up, they tested SFR-RAG with this thing called ContextualBench.
ContextualBench, is that like an AI obstacle course or something?
Basically, it's a series of tasks designed to really challenge the AI's capabilities.
So how'd it do?
Well, they compared it to some big names in the AI world. GPT-4o, Command-R, you name it.
Okay, so we're talking heavy hitters.
The thing is, SFR-RAG is actually smaller than some of its competitors. It's got 9 billion parameters, which I know sounds like a lot.
That's a lot of parameters.
But some of these other models have over 100 billion.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's like David versus Goliath.
In a way, yes. But here's the amazing part. Even though it's smaller, SFR-RAG actually outperforms some of those bigger models, especially when it comes to accuracy and, actually sticking to the information it's given.
Making stuff up. I like it. That's impressive.
It's really something, isn't it? Like, they found a way to make it more efficient, more focused, but it still delivers the goods.
So, like, what does this even mean for regular people, I don't have a supercomputer just chilling in my living room.
And that's the exciting thing. Because it's smaller, it could run on, more accessible hardware. We could be putting this kind of power in the hands of way more people.
Okay, now I'm picturing it. I'm trying to get this presentation ready, right? And instead of me going through all these research papers, trying to put it all together, this AI assistant just swoops in, does all the heavy lifting.
That's the idea. Think about it. You feed it a stack of documents, could be anything. Research papers, news articles, whatever. It doesn't just summarize them, though. It understands what's going on, pulls out the important bits, even flags inconsistencies or biases.
Okay, it's a super-powered research assistant who can read faster than I ever could.
Okay.
And connect all the dots. But hold on, we have to talk about the elephant in the room.
What elephant is that?
It's information, right? Fake news everywhere.
Yeah.
Can this kind of AI help us navigate that mess?
That is the million-dollar question. And it gets to the heart of why this research is so groundbreaking. Because SFR-RAG isn't just good at understanding, it's also great at snicking out inconsistencies. It sticks to the facts.
So it's like a built-in BS detector. I need that.
Pretty much. They actually designed this whole test for it, called Faith Eval. Imagine taking everything the AI knows and then messing with it. Removing stuff, adding contradictions, even throwing in totally false statements.
You're trying to break it.
In a way, yeah. And you know what? SFR-RAG is surprisingly resilient.
Resilient, huh?
Even with all that messed up info, it tends to stick to what it thinks is most reliable.
Okay, that is really impressive. Like, it's actually thinking critically about the information.
It's pretty wild, right?
Yeah.
And it makes you wonder, what else could this technology do?
It does feel like this is just the tip of the iceberg, you know? Like,
Yeah.
as cool as SFR-RAG is, it's not perfect.
Oh, absolutely not. It's still early days.
So what are they still working on? What's next for SFR-RAG? It's kind of blowing my mind, you know? This feels like such a huge leap forward in AI. Are we getting close to, like, peak AI? What else is there to even discover?
That's what's so amazing about this, right? Every time you answer a question, it's like 10 more pop-ups. Right now, they're trying to make SFR-RAG even more, well, versatile. Like, imagine it not just understanding all this information, but then being able to create different kinds of text from it.
Whoa, hold on. So instead of just giving me the facts, it could, like, write a summary for a specific audience
Exactly.
or even have an actual conversation.
It's about moving past that one-way street of information and making it more of a back and forth,
Yeah.
a collaboration between us and the AI.
Okay, now my mind is officially blown.
And that brings up the biggest question of all, really.
Hit me with it.
As AI gets smarter, as we weave it more into our lives, how do we make sure it benefits everyone? That's something we all need to be thinking about.
Deep stuff. It feels like we're just scratching the surface of what's possible with this kind of AI.
Oh, absolutely. We're just getting started.
Well, on that note, we've taken our deep dive into Retrieval-Augmented Generation. We've seen what SFR-RAG can do, and let me tell you, it's pretty amazing. But now we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on all this AI stuff? Head over to our website, find us on social media. Let's keep this conversation going. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep diving deep with us.